Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I updated a video, but a lot has been going on, all for the good and the better. So I'm super excited to give this update. We got an update on the 240 and what happened after Fuel Fest and what we've been dealing with, and what we're gonna do to fix it. So that's gonna be exciting. Then we got the BMW. You know, I got this BMW for stupid cheap. $500, and it has been amazing, you know. And then we got some updates on our brother, Dark Performance, Dylan. He did a bunch of trading. We had a bunch of cars and stuff like that, and he finally got himself a good daily driver, but also a car to have fun with and go drift. He got himself a nice little Mustang right here, and we'll get into all the specifics of what it has and interior and a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, this is just an update video to tell you guys what's been happening in our lives and what's going on with all the projects and stuff. I know you guys haven't heard from me in a minute, so here is the update. As you can see, the garage is a mess. We have been working on the 240, but we ran into a couple of problems after Fuel Fest. We blew a clutch line, and we got into that. We fixed it. We even did some quick adapters and a lot of heat sleeves and protection to avoid another line bursting, and also added a quick release so we can get to the line outside of the transmission. There's Dylan right there. But then while we did all that, we had some issues over here going on with the throwout bearing and the freeze plug that we didn't know about on these LS1s. And that being said, we saw some shavings from our thrust washer / bearing or whatever in the pan. And tomorrow is Friday, and we're gonna go ahead and take it to one of our sponsors and homies, Sam at NTR. They're also a part of Drift Gang. So we're gonna drop it off over there. They're renting a spot over there with Jackson Performance. So, you know, Jackson Performance is home to us and also one of my sponsors. So I am, and they work on Louis Lance cars. If you guys don't know them, go follow them. I'll put a link. They work on his pro car and his fun car and all his cars, and they're a part of his team, which is also Zek Nova. So there's a lot of family stuff going on here, which is also a part of USDC Pro-Am series and all that great stuff. And he also drives pro spec. So super excited to drop my car off there, get it dialed in, and finally get it back on the road. And that's pretty much the update on the 240 for now. So we're about to put it back on the wheels. We're gonna get a trailer tomorrow morning, load her up, and head to Pompano to Jackson Performance NTR and get that done. All right, here we got Dylan's Mustang, and I'm gonna let him give you guys the update of what happened and how he got this and why he do this and all that great stuff.
Well, so basically, I had the New Edge Drift Mustang, which you guys saw me build on Victor's channel here and there. I had that for a while, but that car was giving me complications. The transmission was kind of a pain in the ass and stuff like that. And basically, what wound up happening, it was kind of weird out of nowhere. I bought a Dodge Ram for $500, and it needed a water pump. The owner thought that the water pump was the oil pump was bad, I changed the water pump. That's all it really needed. Drove it to Sebring. I posted it for sale. And while I was in Texas at Coda for Circuit of the Americas, some guy hit me up and he offered me a trade deal, which I couldn't resist.
Crazy deal.
Yeah.
Crazy deal.
And we're talking about a beater Dodge Ram. Not Cummins. It was a Hemi, shitty, like...
Shitty paint job.
Dusty, rusty, ugly truck.
Like, not worthy of what he's about to say for this trade. It was crazy.
Well, old boy hit me with, you want to trade for a CTSV 6-speed. And I was like, all right, fine. And then he's like, oh, you need cash on top, though. And I was like, oh, I don't have cash on top. So then we let it go. Then when I got back 3 days later, he hits me up again. And he's like, hey, man, are you willing to do the trade? I told him I don't have cash on top. He's like, if we do it today, I will do the trade. And I was like, okay. It was already nighttime. And he's like, oh, let's meet halfway. So we ended up meeting halfway. And he took the truck. And I took the CTSV. And, yeah, that was like a hell of a come-up.
Crazy. Meanwhile, I wasn't even here. And he's telling me about this. And I'm like, nah, ain't no way. And then I get back, CTSV in the driveway. I was like, what the hell?
Mind you, 6-speed CTSV, cam, headers, exhaust, the whole nine.
Sounded ridiculous.
It was a nice car. The only thing is, the car just chugged gas. It was just a pain in the dick. And I wanted to keep trading up. But the CTSV, I liked it, but it wasn't a car that I was like 100% like satisfied with. So I ended up trading the car. I ended up trading it to my buddy Juan. That he traded me his 370Z. It had like some 3-piece wheels, really nice, lowered.
You guys saw it on the channel when we traded it for the 240, by the way. That was the 370.
Yeah. I had that 370 for maybe a total of 2 days. And then I ended up trading the 370Z for the 240 SX Coupe with the RB25 with the kooky front. I had that car, I would say probably a rough estimate of like 2 months. And basically that car, like I had plans for it, but there's certain things that are happening right now in the background that I chose not to keep that car. And basically I started liquidating cars too. So, you know, anybody that knows me knows that I've had a bunch of fucking cars my entire life, but I got rid of a bunch of cars. And yeah, we're moving forward with things, and new things are coming. But yeah, I ended up trading the 240 for this here Mustang. A lot of people were like, oh, you know, it's a trade down, but realistically speaking, they think that it's a stock Mustang, but it's really not. It has upgraded, you know, parts to the engine, headers, tune. It has a unicorn angle kit. It has an ASD hydro, dual caliper in the rear, BC coilovers, full arms done in the rear as well. So I mean, the car's in great shape. It came with bucket seats, harness bar, harnesses,
ASD hydro.
I mean,
quick release.
The thing is great. It's a great car. It drifts amazing. It's dialed. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I've just been doing like minor things to it, like I added the FDF hood vent and the lip so far, and some new headlights, and I changed the wheels. But that's pretty much it for the meantime. But yeah, that's pretty much the update on my car situation.
All right, so the update on the Beamer, man. We've done a lot since we bought it. We got a new top for it, new vert, so it's got a back window finally. Super excited about that because now I can roll around with the AC, no rain getting in the car, and a bunch of stuff like that. I'm in the middle of doing my passenger bucket seat. We did reclinable leather NRG seats just to match the interior, and my interior was like that really light gray with dark gray interior. But it was all, since the back window was broken, a lot of water and a lot of mildew got in there, so it wasn't like the best. So ahead, that's the NRG bucket seat reclinable, and I went ahead and converted everything into black interior, which makes it look nice. Obviously I'm missing the passenger seat because that's what we're working on. And we just did our clutch fan. This is the old one, man. That thing was dusty. It wasn't working anymore. Car was overheating. So now we got the new one. We also paint matched our over fender, so it looks a lot cleaner. Need to do the same to the M3 bumper. Just, haven't had the time, been so busy with everything else in life going on right now. But, this car has been nothing but great. It looks crazy, looks dope. And it's just a great daily driver, has AC, all the great stuff. And yeah, as you guys heard in the previous video, previous shot, is I got a baby on the way. Super excited. It's a baby girl. So I moved to West Palm with my girlfriend, which is cool. It's closer to Jackson and stuff like that. And I've been working on a lot of raps. We've been rapping left and right, working with Paul Hurtado, which is one of our partners that we work with, and just doing a bunch of stuff. I've been skating with Paul. We even skated with Bam Margera, which was crazy.
Then I'll do an action stall and I'll do it for air for the very first time and just commit.
Fuck yeah. Let's go.
That was sick.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. Watch the skateboard, Right there.
Let's fucking go. Dude.
Crazy experience. I grew up on Bam Margera, watched them in Viva La Bam and skating for audio and a bunch of other different companies as I grew up. So to see him back on the board and doing well, he's married, he's got his girl who's very supportive, and just see him skate in person and really lock down and lock in and get his trick was a crazy experience. Internally, I was fanboying, but of course, I don't like to really fanboy to people because at the end of the day, they are just people. And, you know, he was just there to have a good time and skate. So that's what we did. We had a great time and skated. So that was crazy. I've been doing a bunch of side quests. Me and Dylan are both on the workout routine, losing weight, getting in shape, getting healthy, which has been amazing. I've dropped weight. I was at 245 when I been on this channel or something. That's like my heaviest. I'm at 214 right now. I'm feeling great. And Dylan has had an amazing journey. He was at
457.
He was at 457. My dog right now is
396.
396. Yo, round of applause, man. My boy's been going to the gym, dedicated, really getting into his eating routine, his gym routine. We go with HLE all the time too. So all three of us have been really doing magic at the gym, and it's been cool to do something else besides cars and stuff. We love cars, don't get me wrong, but you know, it's nice to not focus just on cars all the time and focus on our health and stuff. So that's been another crazy thing that's been going on and just life changing. So yeah, I mean, you know, cars going to Sam, E36 is going good. We're gonna pick up a trailer, load this up with HLE, and we're taking a nice little trip to Jackson Performance in Pompano, and we got a lot coming, man. Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. As you can see, we got the 240 LS on the trailer on the way to NTR, Jackson Performance in Pompano. Shout out to them boys. You can see we got the decals on them because they family. They also work with Zek Nova and all that shit. So we're all one big drifting family. Also my sponsors and the people that help me out the most. So we're here with HLE. We got Dark Performance. We're going on an adventure. Alright guys, we're here at Gizmos. Louis Land's working on his car over here. Infamous jet ski. 240. Sam over there working hard. Alright guys, I'm super excited. We just dropped off the the 240 at Jackson's, where NTR will be working on the car. We passed by here at Gizmos, because Sam is here working on Louis Land's car, his pro car, getting that ready. And we already talked all the details out, and you know, we're gonna get to it, man. So right now we're gonna go eat Flanagan's with the homies. And yeah, man, super excited. Gonna get the car back, and we're gonna maybe do some more horsepower stuff.